Hello, welcome to my page. Well done, and I want to really appreciate everyone who has been on this page, who has seen this video as useful. Actually, the main purpose of this video is to help those people who are challenged one way or the other in the area of mathematics. So this page promises to be most educating videos. Educating page for children, those in primary school and secondary school, writing all kinds of exam. We promise that we're going to be putting up more videos just to assist. If you have any challenge, you can put them on the comment section, then we'll get across and treat that. Today we are looking at ordering of fractions. How do we order fractions? Okay, so fractions have different types. As we all know that fraction is a part of a whole. Fraction is a part of a whole. So how do we order fraction? I will start by giving us what we call a fraction chart. This is a fraction chart. Okay, let's look at this fraction chart. So this fraction chart is divided into different sections. So if you look at it, I'll add more. This is a fraction chart. Now let's take, for instance, this first one. This is a whole. See, this is a whole. This is one whole. So we'll call this one whole. That is one whole. Now, if we divide this into two, we have divided this into two. Then we have half, one half, then we have half. And if you look at it, this whole is much more bigger than the half, right? The one whole is bigger than the half. Then we move on. If I divide this third one into three sections, this is 1 over 3, 1 out of 3, 1 out of 3. How? There are three spaces. This is 1 out of 3. So this is called 1/3. 1/3. Then the other fraction here, the last part here, I'll divide into four sections. So for this 4 section, this is 1 out of 4, 1 out of 4, 1 out of 4, 1 out of 4. 1 out of 4 is actually called 1/4. Now, if you look at this, 1 over 2, the space for 1 over 2 is much larger and bigger than the space for 1 over 3. Agreed? The space for 1 over 2 is bigger than the space for 1 over 3. The same thing goes, the space for 1 over 3 is bigger than the space for 1 over 4. Now, this will tell you that 1 out of 2 is greater. This symbol is greater than sign. Is greater than 1 over 3, and is 1 over 3 is greater than 1 over 4. Now, what is this telling us? It's telling us that when we have the same numerator, you can see this is 1, 1, 1. But the denominators are what? Are different. The denominators are different. What is it telling us? It's saying that the smallest denominator is the biggest fraction. So 1 over 2 is bigger than 1 over 3. So the same goes here. If I have 2 out of 5, it should be bigger than 2 out of 7. You can see that this is what? 2 out of 5 is greater. This sign is the greater than sign, bigger than sign, is greater than 2 out of 7. Now, I used to tell children, how do I know? When you have it the same numerator. Okay, 1 pizza for 2 people, 1 pizza for 3, and 1 pizza for 4. Who eats the most? Who eats the most? It is what? 1 pizza for 2. They will just share it into 2 and they eat. So that is it. So this is when they have the same numerator. Now this is for the fraction chart for the same numerator. Now What if we have a fraction chart for the same denominator? Let us see the same denominator. Let's see the fraction chart for the same denominator. Now let's take, for instance, I have this fraction chart. This is a fraction chart, and I'm dividing this fraction chart into different sections, and you can see. Then somebody came